Down the whole league. It's called a League of Average Gentlemen. It's a 10-man league. So let's break down the East standings. It's Bad News Beers, SO Fortune, Wafu Hunter, Pickle Rick, Mighty Unicorns, Houston Coke Boys, Team Big Smoke, The Truth, Los Vaqueros, and Sneaky Jew. That's for the West. So let's break down each team. Let's show you who's on each team. Dak Prescott, good quarterback. He had a good day for sure. Clyde, he was cool. 10 points. Not really that good. Gibson, he fumbled at that end. That hurt a lot. Decent game. He has Devontae Adams, Robinson, both decent receivers. Packers are going to get better, of course. He's had a bad game. Kyle Pitts, a lot to say about him. Mostert, man, he's out again. Okay, this one also has a defensive player. I forgot to mention that as well. He chose the 49ers defense. They did all right. They were a lot better before the line started scoring. Justin Tucker got the field goals. Let's look at his bench. Brandon Cooks did good. David Johnson, all right. He scored that touchdown to help out. Other than that, it's all right. Okay, let's go to SO Fortune. Aaron Rodgers, wow, what a day. 1.32. Christian McCaffrey, so you can tell this team had the first overall pick. 27 for Caffrey. Najee, he didn't have the day everybody wanted. Cooper, Anderson only had that one touchdown on the play. Cooper went crazy. Waller, man, he was getting a lot of views, like a lot of looks. Miles Sanders did alright. He did what he do. Did Cunningham, he made some tackles. Rams defense did their thing. Myers, no field goals. On his bench, Juju, Kenny, Dallas, Rojo, Devontae went crazy. Le'Veon, he picked him up because all of the stuff will happen with Gus. All the Ravens running backs getting injured. If you look, he's on IR right there. DJ Chark got scooped up late. Waffle. He had Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray, 5 touchdowns. Wow. Kyler Murray, I've been following him since high school, so it's always good to, see him do good. He's from Allen, Texas. Allen High School. They won state 5A, 6A when it got reclassified. Barkley, man, I just want to see him be Barkley. He's one of the best running backs I thought I've ever seen. So, he still is a good running back. Just being hurt, being injured is a lot. Same thing with Joe Mixon. He's very good. Stays injured, but he got 25, so that's pretty good. Tyreek Hill's a monster. That dude is a first-round pick. First receiver off board. 37.1. AJ, he did his thing. It was really not that much, but, he got some points, so that's what matters. He had Tyler Higbee, Julio Jones, Leonard. Leonard's going to make some tackles. Colts defense wasn't that good. They took a L. Gates, he's a pretty good kicker. The Rams are going to score. His bench is looking, Brandon, he was hurt. Melvin, wow, went crazy. Judy got hurt. Michael Carter, he has Jalen as a quarterback. Trey Sermon, IRTY, Henry. Pretty decent team. Pickle Rick, Russell Wilson, Jason Taylor, Robinson, McLaurin, Cup, Jonnu Smith, Dante Johnson, Blake Martinez is going to get tackled. Bills defense, it wasn't that good this time, but they should be better. But Zerline missed a couple of field goals, but he got his 10 points. He's Eckler on the bench. That's crazy, I know. But you got to understand Eckler was hurt, so we didn't really know how many carries he was going to get. 11.7. Let's go back to his running backs. 11.4. Not a real true difference. T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, Landry, Lawrence. They played our Houston Texans. He threw a lot of interceptions. So, Mighty Unicorns. This guy right here, he's a new member. He got replaced. He replaced somebody at the end, so try not to be too harsh on him. He still has an alright squad, though. He has Tom Brady, Derrick Henry, Harris, Evans, Lockett, Andrews. Gallup got hurt. Watt went crazy, 16.5. Buccaneers defense didn't do that good. Cowboys on him. And then Butker. Not bad. Clean up their running back. Flex went down a little bit, so who's he going to put for his flex? Myers, nah. Hines, maybe, yeah. White, maybe. Yeah, so he was choosing crazy. Like, I think Tom Brady, second round. Kicker, fifth round defense, fourth round. But he's a new guy, so he'll be trained. He'll learn definitely from this league. So that is the East. Let me know who you think has the best team and who do y'all predict will win that division. I think it's a conference actually. Yeah, let's just see the East Conference. Okay, so we're gonna start with Houston Coke Boys. They have Matt Ryan. He didn't do good at all. Chubb, Montgomery. Montgomery goes crazy. He actually did a lot better than what I imagined. I mean, no disrespect to him, but like he's up there. I mean, oh yeah, they say he's top 3 or whatever, but like I don't know, something about him. I mean, he's going crazy though, so respect. Keenan Allen, Robert Woods, cool. Kelsey went. Kelsey doing Kelsey things. He had Mike Davis. He had to start. That was a tough call because they had what's his name, I think Patterson, catching footballs out the backfield. Another guy, and they were losing bad, so they had to throw a lot. David, he got his 13.5. That's good. Dolphins didn't play that well, even though it was a low-scoring game. Blankenship didn't kick that much field goals. He has Connor. He has Williams on the bench. Sutton, he picked up Will Fuller after I dropped him. He's going to come back soon. Antonio Brown on the bench. That's what's crazy. 23%. But how are you going to start him over Keenan and Robert? I mean, it's possible, but he should have started him in the flex probably. But, Davis being a running back, you assume he's going to get more touches. Hubbard, that's a rookie, so it's probably an undercover person. Like a lot of people don't know him, Zachary, Lamar Jackson, he just played tonight, 19.5. He had 2 fumbles, I think. Kamara, he's going to get... The Saints may have won bad, but Kamara was chill, to be honest. Like 18.1, 83 yards, not too much. He had Edmonds, who played pretty well, 15.35. Ridley didn't play well, but Hopkins was going crazy, 26.3. Noah Fant, normal tight end shit, 12.2. CD, 23.4. He had Smith for the Bears at 12.75 tackles. Patriots defense was pretty straight, and the Bills kicker kicked some field goals. This is their bench real quick. Fournette, Henderson, Claypool, Singletary, Gesicki, Dillon, and Jones. I think I had A.J. Dillon and I dropped him. I'll let y'all know. The truth, this is another guy. He wasn't at the draft, so try not to judge him on his team, but like he chooses people that he wants. You know what I'm saying? And that's all respect to you. Do you? He had Allen, Zeke for his first pick, T. Williams. He picked up T. Williams when he saw all the people getting hurt. I did that in another league. I picked up Bell. I should have picked up Williams. I'm tripping in this league, but he had Jefferson, Callaway. Callaway is a tough start right there, 2.4. Logan Thomas, like I said, tight ends at number 12. Debo at 31.9. What a great time. Chris Young didn't really have anything. He's probably going to change up his defense because if he would have chose a better defensive player, he could have definitely won the game. I'll show y'all the games in a second. You got Koo at 6 points, but Koo's going to go crazy. He's going to kick field goals all game. Broncos defense, they're pretty good. He had Washington defense. He knew not to start them. Mooney on his fields, Valdez, Parker, Hunt, and Tanyan. Straight. This is Los. He has Patrick Mahomes, A. Jones. A. Jones, 4.2. Wow. Swift caught that one catch, so that boosted him up, 24.4. Thielen had 2 touchdowns, 30.2. Godwin, 25. He has some good receivers right here. Kittle, 9.8. That's kind of not that good. Kenyon Drake at 12.0. His defensive player at 9.0. Defense, -1, Ravens. I knew not to play them. In the other league, I had them and I took them out with the Vikings. But, they only have 4, so that's just 5 points. Still lost. He had Gano, only 1 extra point. Not even no field goal attempts, nothing. His bench is Beckham, Tannehill, Waddle, Ruggs, Gronkowski, Beasley, Brown. You can tell he likes a lot of younger players. He had Gronkowski. Supposedly Gronkowski's finna start tight end. He's finna put Kittle at flex. He's crazy. Okay, this is sneaky. He had Herbert, didn't do that good. Dalvin Cook, of course, a good back. Carson, they all doing good. He has 2 decent receivers too, Diggs and Metcalf. Can't go wrong there. T.J. Hawkinson for 25. DJ Moore for 15.4. I think he chose 2nd overall. He had to Dalvin Cook, right? Devin White, 13.5. That's the guy that I really wanted. He's going to get tackles. Vikings, 4.0. Jay Sanders, 6.0. He has Jacobs on the bench. Wow. He should have started Jacobs. Steelers, good defense. Wow. It's crazy. Tony Michelle, Tyler Boyd, Madison, Pollard, Ertz. That's what it looks like for them. Okay, and let's look at the matchups of what happened. Boom. I paid Wafi Hunter 150 to 161. Mind you, now we have a defensive player that averages 10 points at least, so, put that into effect on all the games. It would be like a 140 game normally without a defensive player. Regardless, that's still good. Aaron Rodgers he really sold me, to be honest. 1.32, Mr. 1.32. That's crazy. They literally just gave him the stats of how much yards he has. You see 133 yards? That shit insane. So we were battling or whatever. Barkley didn't do nothing on his side. We were going crazy. And I lost this game by 11 total points. I mean, the decimals on the end, but pretty much 11. So Aaron Rodgers, that hurts the most. Let's see who we both have on the bench. So I had Juju on the bench, 9.2, nothing too crazy. Devontae, 19.1 rookie. He had Jalen, 28, but then again he had that quarterback, so that doesn't matter. He had Gordon on the bench, 20. He could have really ran up the score. Whew. Okay, The Truth versus League City Mighty Unicorns. This game went down to the wire. He had T. Williams running the ball still, and he had Andrews playing. It was crazy. He won by that's less than 1 point. Man, good win, but both their seasons gonna get a little harder after today. Bad News Beers, Pickle Rick. Both of these guys are in our division or conference, whatever you want to say. We need to come up with a name so we can just keep saying it. He had Prescott versus Wilson. That was a good battle. Taylor beat out Hilaire. Gibson and Robinson was even. Adams and McLaurin are even. This is where it went crazy. Cub beat Robinson. Jonah and Pitts are the same. Mostert got hurt, so that washed him. 11-11, 7-4, 11-11. Man, Bad News Beers could have won this somehow. I have a feeling like he could have won this somehow. Mostert gets hurt. Let's see who's on their bench. Williams, 5.1. Cooks, 18.2. Easily start. Pretty much it. Davis at 26.7, but you gotta know when to start him. That's especially when your receivers are Adams and Robinson. That means you're going something. Your third receiver is going straight to flex. Okay, he had Eckler on the bench. You didn't know how much carries he was gonna get. Jamar Chase and Higgins. He has a lot of Cincinnati. Pretty straight. Okay. Sneaky versus Los. This was actually a very good game. Herbert, Mahomes. He had A. Jones that hit 4. That was a rock bottom one. But Swift touched it up and doubled his Carson. Thielen doubled his Diggs. Godwin beat out a Metcalf. T.J. Huxton beat Kittle. That's surprising, but not surprising because who else the Lions going to throw to? Pretty even on the Moore and Drake. Tackles, he beat him. That's edging out. Defense, he edged him out. But what really came down to it was really how Thielen did Diggs and how Mahomes did Herbert. 20 points on him. Last game of this week was Houston Cowboys versus Team Big Smoke. All the games were division games besides The Truth and the League City Mighty Unicorn game. That was the division versus the division, the West versus the East type shit. Okay, he had Matt Ryan. That was very bad. Matt Ryan didn't do good. He had Chubb, Montgomery did they thing. Okay, Keenan and Robert. Wish you could get more from him, but yeah. Kelsey, 25.6, that's pretty good. Davis, he said he had to start him. David, good tackles. Miami, not good. I feel like with the defense and the kicker, you need to get at least 17, 15 through 20, and it's really not cutting it with 8. Mine was pretty bad, man. On his bench, he had Jay Williams. He had Brown, like I said. He's really going to have to do something. Okay, Lamar Jackson, Kamara, Edmonds, Ridley, Hopkins, Fant, Lamb. This team is not that bad. This team's actually pretty good. The New England defense, Bills. Let's see what this backups look like, the bench. Henderson, Singletary, Claypool. Mm, yeah. Okay, so that's gonna be it for week one. I lost them 0-1. I'll let you know on week two on who I play and who else everybody else plays when it comes up. Give you all the projections and I'll show you the waiver wire, who I pick and who we pick and all the trades that go on.